Okay, so we're on to the next couple of questions now, and you can see they're getting gradually more and more complicated as we work through them. Start the same way with this one. First of all, we've got a 7.3 pence charge there, so we'll change that straight into pounds so we don't have to worry about it later. So 7 pence would be 0.07, so 7.3 pence would be 0.073. Same as the previous two questions. First thing we need to do is find out how many units we've used. So we subtract our 2 meter readings. $47982 times 46329. That's gone wrong. 47982 subtract 46329, 1653 units. Cost per unit is that, so to work at the total cost of the units we multiply the number of units 1653 by the cost per unit 0.073. That comes to that, and again we round that off to 2 decimal places, so it's either 66 or 67. Because the third decimal place is greater than 5, it's actually closer to £120.67. Now again, this one's got a fixed service charge, so all we need to do now is add on the £11.25. So cost of electricity will be £120.67 plus the £11.25 service charge. So that's £131.92. Okay, that's the cost before VAT. You can see here we've got a VAT of 5%, which we need to add on. So the VAT 5% is the same as 5 pence written in pounds, so that would be 0.05 times £131.92. And rounding that, you will see that that is close to, it's either going to be £6.59 or £6.60, but because the next digit is a 6, it's closer to £6.60. So the total cost of this bill will be the £131.92 plus the VAT coming to £131.92 plus £6.60 equals £138.52. Moving down to question 4, and this one is going to take us up another level of complexity again. But you can see in this question the number of units used has already been calculated. We don't have to do that subtraction that we had to do in the previous question. 1 unit of gas, 1.52 pence. Let's change that into pounds. So 1 pence would be 0.01. So 1.52 would be 0.0152. So first of all, let's work out the total cost of our units. We should be getting quite good at this now. It's going to be the total number of units used, in this case 7939, multiplied by the number of the cost per unit. So 7939 multiplied by 0.0152, rounding that off to 2 decimal places would be £120, either 67 or 68, and it's going to be closest to 67 because the next digit is less than 5. Now this one is different because the extra service charge is paid on a daily rate rather than as a one-off. So 10.39 pence, let's change that now. 10 pence would be 0.10, so this will be 0.1039. So the standing charge that we have to add on to the cost of our units is going to be 92 lots of that 10 pence, 10.39 pence. So cost of standing charge will be the 92 days that we're being charged for at that much per day. So we've got 92 lots of 0.1039. So that's going to be an extra £9.56. So the cost of our gas, including the standing charge for August, will be £120.67 added to the standing charge. So total cost will be £120.67 plus £9.56. So that comes to £130.23. And when you're laying out your solutions, adding a few words is not only helping yourself keep track of what you're doing, but is letting the examiner know that you were about to try and do the correct thing. Part B of this, they added the VAT as a separate part of the question, but it's just the same as we did in the previous. VAT is 5%, so we're going to work out what 5% of £130.23 is by multiplying that by 0.05, £6.51. So how much is Christopher's gas bill including VAT? Will be how much it was without VAT, £130.23 plus the £6.51 VAT. So that's going to come to £130.23 plus £6.51, which is £136.74. And there you go. That one more complicated than the previous question, because now the extra charge that we have to add on is charged at the daily rate rather than as a one-off fixed charge.